G'day guys, I'm Model Gaming and welcome back to Fallout 76. Last part we made it into the Toxic Valley, finally. We're up here now, we're going to spend the next couple of parts up here. Which brings us to this part. We need to start Bureau of Tourism. That'll be the first official act we do here in Grafton, so we need to go speak with the mayor about that. The other things we have to do over the next coming parts, we have to head up to the Waterpark up north, and also the prison. There are a couple of things that I want to do up here, but before we go speak to the mayor of Grafton, apparently it is Grafton Day here in this lovely city. And no, I'm not talking about the radstags that have infected it. It is Grafton Day in Grafton, which means the Grafton monster should be around.
It's Grafton Day in Grafton. We tried to hold it in Clarksburg one year, but it just wasn't the same. As Grafton's mayor, I'm organizing a parade featuring the Grafton monster and his robot handlers. Come see the pageantry. Spend your money. Back from his fist, though.
Now, unlike last part where we ran into the Grafton monster and a bunch of snallygasters, this is a definite way of getting the Grafton monster to spawn in, so you can get the kill for the cryptid challenge. The only issue is, though, he's kind of a level 30, which is 15 plus levels above mine. Will you rack off? So, this is going to take a bit of ammo, but it's nothing we can't deal with. We dealt with this dude yesterday, or at least last part, not yesterday. So, let's just continue just shooting him with the shotgun. The shotgun is a level 5, but admittedly, I'm not sure where to get a level 10. We might have to leave that till later. Super mutants are getting in on the battle. Okay, that kind of hurt. And there we go. We have ruined Grafton Day for everybody. We also get a plan out of that, and also fragmentation grenades, which I don't really want. And also a metal-saving... a life-saving metal left arm, which I might wind up using at this point. Mainly due to the fact... Ooh, a crossbow. Mainly due to the fact that I don't have any pocketed perks for my armor. I've got literally nothing. I haven't found any of them. So, potentially I might be willing to switch over to legendary metal gear, at least for the time being, until I find something that's pocketed at least. Anyway, we should head up into this building here where the Grafton Mayor is stationed, or at least stationary. And if I remember rightly too, there should be an overseer's cache up here, which there is.
Overseer's log, Grafton. The mayor of Grafton used to be the automated assistant, and it's gone completely mad. Still trying to run the town. Even holds elections for itself. We built these machines to do things without us, and they have. Might be useful if I played along.
Played along, you say? Well, in that case, we better go speak to the robot himself. Look at him, all high and mighty and entitled and stationary.
Welcome to Grafton. I bet you weren't expecting a computer to be Grafton's mayor. Well, let me tell you, I used to be the mayor's assistant, but when he stopped showing up for work, I ran for office. I am eminently qualified, and the town unanimously elected me 1-0. Unfortunately, you are a wee bit early for tourist season. But this is your lucky day. Help us get ready for the upcoming flood of eager tourists, and I'll knock a whole 5% off the cost of all attractions. We have 4 major attractions around here. Wavy Willards, the Clarksburg Shooting Range, Cricket's Fort, and a black bear hunting lodge. Go out there and get each of them ready. I'll wait here, because I don't have legs, and I can't move.
There is nothing worse than a sarcastic robot. Okay, so we need to head around the Toxic Valley for this one. We've got to go to the Clarksburg Shooting Club, which is right here. There's also a quest over there, so we're going to do that as well. We've also got to head up to Prickett's Fort. There is another quest down that way as well. The Black Bear Hunting Lodge, there is another quest there. And then we've got Wavy Willards, which there is another side mission there, but I am leaving that to next part. To stop this bloody cursed beeping that's there, because I don't know where it is, we better get on the road. And no, I do not want to verse any bloody super mutants, because I'm still dealing with you idiots from last part. Coming outside just of Grafton, however, and there is a little farm out here. Hello, Scorched. How you doing? To be honest, I'd rather fight you guys this part than rather fight super mutants. You guys at least go down in one hit, even though you're one level above the super mutants, but stuff it, I'll leave that one up for the fates to decide. Shotgun shells, anything else? I can't... What the hell is this place called again? Oh, Smith Farm. So we've discovered Smith Farm. There is an event that rolls around according to those bloody air purifiers or something, but I've never done it, and every time I do it, it kind of opens up. The event kind of opens up when it's already halfway through, so I never have enough time to complete it. So, I think it's called Dogwood Die-Off. I have no idea how to do it. Every time I've done it, I fail because of a lack of time. So, we're not going to worry about that event. If it pops up later, I might try and do it, but as of now, we've got more than enough to do for this part as we come up on Clarksburg. So, Clarksburg. I hear, liberators. At this point, I'm willing to take anything over a super mutant in this part. These guys are relatively easy to get rid of. Just aim for the legs, and you will do absolutely fine. See, look at that, one hit. I have just seriously just stopped aiming for the head on those guys, because 9 times out of 10, I always miss. But the area we want out of Clarksburg, even though I've got all those markers on the map to go through, which I'll do my best to do them all as I go through, but some of them are really out of the way. We are after the Clarksburg Shooting Club, because we've got a bit of cleaning up to do around here. But before we get to any cleaning up, we need to go talk to the robot in charge here about a small little side quest that we can do.
A customer! I go through paper targets so quickly. The weather destroys them in just a couple of days. It certainly isn't all the customers shooting at them. Could you be a dear and go get me some fresh targets? I know it's pointless, but my programming demands it.
I can help you out with that, Mr. Handy. That is obviously not Codsworth, because when is a Mr. Handy ever not Codsworth? We all miss Codsworth, damn it. His jokes were shitty, but that wasn't the point. So, to get these paper targets, where are you sending me? Sending me back up to Smith Farm. Okay, that's not exactly where I was believing I was going to get sent to go get new paper targets. But I know this does randomize, but stuff it. That's close by. That avoids me being sent to the dam, because we're going to get over there next part. So, yeah. Well, we're back up at Smith Farm, but before I forget, I had a level up from last time that I didn't use. I've really got to start remembering to do these, but what I reckon I may wind up doing, I did say I was going to get concentrated fire next level. I might actually renege on that, because there are a lot of other things that I could be upgrading. Namely which, I think I need to upgrade luck to at least up to the level 2. Now, this is interesting what it gives you here, because Scrounger wouldn't be a bad one, but luck of the draw. This is one I've used only one time before, and it actually did meet its mark, so I'm gonna go with this. Why not? We'll give it a try anyway. If not, I can always take it out and replace it with can do. But there is a slight chance my weapon will repair itself, which I have had that work in the past, so I'm going to go off the past and say that's going to be good. But I have no idea what I'm going to take next. Switch that radio off right there. And the box of shooting targets. So this quest must be randomized, because I've had one instance of being sent over here to the dam, or rather over to the scout place over here. I've had another instance of being sent up north here to an area that I'll probably go out and discover just to show it off, but this must be randomized where it sends you in the Toxic Valley, so that's pretty good. Well, back at the shooting range, even though I'm getting attacked by communists right now. Go away, you little shitheads. No one asked for you. Let's just get rid of these guys real fast. If V.A.T.S would not be a pain in my ass right now. Any more? No, I think that's it. Let's go. Let's just run away for a quick second. I didn't know you guys were here. Wow, that actually works surprisingly well. Molotovs, not to be underestimated against the power of ghouls. Alright, let's just place down our paper targets on all of these test dummies here. And we should have, actually, this quest should be complete after I place the final one. There's one right there, and there's one right there. And there we go. Target-rich environment has been completed now, so that is our first daily quest up here complete. And now that we get some heavy leather chest piece, you say? That is something that I might potentially look into. I might need to pull my base out somewhere along the line. And the other thing we have to do here is collect 10 bottles. Well, fine. I can grab these and turn these into Molotovs. These aren't going to be that bad. There we go. There's our first little tourism thing done for the mayor. I also need to kind of heal myself before I die. Anything in here? There's a locked ammo box we can break into. 44s. The 10 mils I'll take because we will be getting a weapon next part that takes 10 mils, which I will be using even though I'm not really set up for it. And we'll also break down that crossbow. The single action revolver I don't think I'm ever going to use because you get no mods for it. The only mod you get for it is that useless ivory grip. I've got enough weapons, I'm just going to break it down. Now, if the game would let me get a Western revolver, that is something I might potentially more go into, because that thing has mods. It's like the 44. You can get mods for it, where that single action revolver, yes, it's powerful, but the reload is slow and it has no mods, so how are we ever supposed to improve it? Now, the other thing we have to be careful is, because we're going to head up to Prickett's Fort next, which I really shouldn't be heading this way. Don't want to touch over near that dried lake bed over there, because there is a Mirelurk Queen that spawns in occasionally, and it's something like a level 40 or 50 or something, and that is something I am not prepared to fight that thing. Not on my level. For the time being, without any power armor, she will shred my health like it's confetti. Well, we're passing by the Black Bear Lodge. So, you know what? Let's just go get this place out of the way. We're right near it, and it does give us another daily quest that we need to complete. So, we might as well do this now. And then that way, all we've got left is Prickett's Fort and Wavy Willard's. And Prickett's Fort is the only one that's far out of the way. Alright, up in the top floor, just had to switch the radio off. I think there is an option now to, like, switch the Pip-Boy radio off entirely, but we'll get to that later if it becomes an issue. This isn't as bad as Fallout 4. When the radio was on in Fallout 4, there is no way of turning that off without turning off all the music in the game. And when you were talking to people, that radio got irritating, especially if there was nothing you could do about it. So let's repair the lodge check-in. That gets another thing out of the way, but we also need to talk to the Hunt Master. And the Hunt Master is all the way down into the basement, which is this way. The basement is down here. That's a toolbox I can open, but to be honest, I don't really need to open it. Couple of scorch down here, but nothing a shotgun can't handle. I will take all their weapons and just break it down. There is another brewing station down here that I didn't know was here. It just means because you can't actually scrap at those stations, they've put these around the map in places where workbenches used to be, so now you can't scrap as effectively as what you were able to before. Which I don't know if I agree with that. But I guess it makes the game a little bit more on the harder side to scrap, so you should be watching what you pick up.
Welcome to the Black Bear Lodge, a family-friendly hunting club. I am the Hunt Master for Black Bear Lodge. You must be here to sign up for the tournament. Very well, I'll add your name to the rolls. Each hunter is given 3 animals to track and kill. We've had a recent influx of new species, so don't be surprised when you see your list. I've marked some hunting grounds for you, but any kill made anywhere will count.
Alright, so we gotta kill 1 mongrel, 1 stingwing, and 1 super mutant. That seems pretty easy, considering what he could have given me. Stuff that baseball grenade. I can't even open that safe. So, let's get out of here. Now, the fact that I don't have a scrapping station here, I may need to call my base in. So, where's he telling me to go? Stingwing's down there. That more or less works for me, because I don't need to go back to this place to tell him that I've taken it out. He just somehow knows. So, stuff it. If the game's going to point me in the direction of Prickett's Fort, I am going to happily go and follow that path, even though I may need to take some drugs to up my carry weight. Yeah, not having pocketed on my armor is actually going to get really annoying after a while. Right, let's just take out a stingwing from range. There we go, there's 1 stingwing. Right, next up on the list we've got to take out a super mutant, which I think I'm now going to have to go look somewhere else, because a bunch of radstags want to do my job for me. Why? Uh-oh. 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 Guys, I'm sorry. Why you gotta be such dicks about it? Oh, these guys are level 24s. No wonder that grenade didn't kill them. Guys, seriously. You need to stop. This isn't a good look for you. Okay, I need to get out of here. Like, right now, I need to get out of here. I'm getting bullied by a bunch of deer. You are low on health, so you can go away. Is there anybody else that wants to have a go at me? You want to have a go at me. Well, you just died. Anybody bloody else? How about you? You're a yearling. Do you want to have a crack at me? Yeah? Was that a yes or was that a no? No, you don't want to have a go at me, and I need to get out of here because I am suffering the effects of radiation. The first time that I've recorded a Fallout game and actually used Radaway, because during Fallout 4 Survival Mode, I didn't use it at all. I gave myself the challenge of completing that entire series without touching Radaway once, and I managed to achieve said feat, and that series ended up being something like 83 parts. So that's just an achievement win in itself. If only they made Radaway as big of a deal in this game as they did in 4, I bet you no one would use it as much. But now that we don't have that super mutant to kill, I now need to find one out on the road. Hopefully I'll be able to run into them. I was able to run into them last part. I ran into tons of them. So I might need to fast travel back to one of their locations, but we can at least go get the mongrel out of the way, and we are over this way where Prickett's Fort is. Well, we're up within mongrel territory and the bloody radstags are attacking them again. Okay, guys. Just let me kill my one, you can have the rest. There we go. Oh. It would appear the radstags lost this time, but that's good because I've also leveled up. And that means that is perk 15, which also means that is a perk card level. Damn radstags. I thought you guys were supposed to be passive. You guys are just being a bunch of dicks. So, perk card pack, let's open that up. Level 15, gotta be something good. We've got Serendipity Armorer, Perceptor Bobble, and EMT. Burrito finishes directing a movie, says that's a wrap. Where did they get these jokes from? Seriously, Bethesda, where did you get these jokes from? Some of them are really, really horrible. So, we got, yeah, EMT. Because I'm playing alone, that's kind of useless. We also got Armorer, which admittedly is not bad, because now I can craft advanced armor mods when I pick them up. The advanced armor mods go around the bounds of deep-pocketed, things like that. Which now begs the question, what do we do now? So what have we got available? We have got Sturdy Frame, but I'm not going to take that yet, because my armor weighs literally nothing. We have got Commando. That's for automatic rifles. We've also got Cannibal available. Field Surgeon is available as well. What else did we get? Ninja, but that's with melee weapons. And also nothing in luck. Fine. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Some more agility, some more AP points would not be the worst thing in the world. I just gotta figure out what the hell I'm gonna take. Actually, you know what? We'll go for Demo Expert. We'll take a rank of Agility and go for Demo Expert 1. There we go. Let's take Armorer off, because that's only for crafting at this stage, and we'll put that on. And we also can put another per point into this, so let's do that. There we go. I've done my level up in a part, at least. I gotta remember to do that much more than what I have been doing it. We've also discovered the Colonel Kelly monument. And welcome to the wonderful world of Dick Shale. Because the audio tours in this game are all managed and done by this dude called Dick Shale. Which, if you listen to some of these recordings that they've done, he is literally like the biggest person that you could get something to and get him to sell it. His ads either revolve around Nuka-Cola, Danny Boy Apples, or... No, it's mainly Nuka-Cola. It actually gets kind of annoying to listen to after a while, the amount of times he talks about Nuka-Cola. Which is making me believe he's just being a sellout, and he wants to do these just to advertise other stuff to do. But let's not worry about that. We could go up to Prickett's Fort and listen to it, but yeah, some of those recordings they did are quite long, so I could leave that till later. Right, the next thing we'll do is head up to Prickett's Fort, and there'll be another daily quest to do there, and then all we've got left to do is just head over to Wavy Willard's and activate the water valve there, and this quest should be all complete.
This is Grafton's Mayor. I need you to get up to Prickett's Fort. Yet another set of remains has been unearthed. We need to honor that soldier by giving him a proper burial at the battlefield cemetery.
Right, so that is our next daily quest that we have to do. We have to go collect a bunch of bones, and we have to go inter them in that little grave right there. I'm sorry, wait, that's a gulper, that's a gulper, that's a gulper, that's a gulper, I hate these things. No, just run. Run. Grab that Nuka-Cola Quantum, and... No! No! Why am I overweight all of a sudden? This is so not fair. Oh, this is so not fair. So not fair. Oh, why is there two of them, man? Come on. I need to get back underweight, and I need to do it, like, right now. What, how far am I over? Bloody 1 point, really? Just take a load of stuff. Take a load of stuff and book it. I don't even care how far we get from this place, just bloody book it. Oh, there's also a bit. Wait, is the bear alive? No, the bear is dead, thankfully. I am not versing gulpers this far from the mire. I don't care if they're newts. They're just oversized, tanky pieces of crap. Which is only going to make that a shame, because I've got to go back down there once I grab that bloody soldier's remains, which is going to get a little bit on the annoying side. Okie dokie, Prickett's Fort. Whenever the quest marker wants to pop up, game, you know you can do it. There you go. Let's just quickly repair the admission. So now we've only got one thing left to do for the Grafton Mayor. We also need to go get this soldier's remains, and for that we need to talk to the fort curator here.
Hello there. You must be from the archaeological preservation team.
I am.
I have a real problem here. While building new outhouses, we discovered the remains of a Civil War Union soldier. Although the body is highly irradiated and strangely fresh. It's almost like it died 20 years ago instead of 200. Now I need you to properly inter the body in the Philippi cemetery. And it needs to be done before our next reenactment.
That is completely fine, and yeah, 20 years ago, which means that guy would have died during the bombs, which means he was probably the tour guide. But then again, he might have just been a person that was hiding there when the bombs dropped. We may never know. There is a load of wood here, if you are after wood. I am right on weight capacity at the moment, so... Actually, no, I'm overweight. What am I even carrying that is so bloody heavy? Fine, let's just read a load of those plans. That puts us back under weight capacity for the time being. We need to go get the soldier, and yeah, here's all the Dick Shale recordings if you want to listen to them. I'm not, because there is about 7 of them, and they take time, and they're just a bit of flavor text about this fort that isn't technically a fort. So there is the soldier's remains right there. Oddly, they're resting on top of a table. So we grab them. There is a short double barrel too. I would love to take that. You know what? I am going to take that. But now I'm overweight, which means I've got to go take some drugs. Never take drugs, except in Fallout. Now, there is another event that spawns up at Prickett's Fort, but I haven't seen it spawn in for a while. Basically, it's a player versus player one, where you can choose the side of either the Union or the Confederates, and then battle each other out to see who is going to win. I don't know what's wrong with it. Maybe they've decreased its spawn amount, but yeah, I haven't seen this spawn up here in a long time, and that's going in between this game, because I played this game at least a lot since it come out, just to understand the mechanics and the perk card system and that, because it was vastly different from the last game. We also need to go kill one more super mutant, which I'm gonna have to try and do somehow. I might need to fast travel over to one of those spots that I visited last part and just take out one super mutant, and that will be the daily quest there, but we'll wait until we head over to Wavy Willard's Waterpark, because we might get lucky, and hopefully those bloody gulpers are gone too. I really, really do not want to be screwing with them right now. We grab a shovel, put the body in, and then we just fill the grave. No, wait, we can't fill the grave because I need to be holding the shovel. There we go. Buried with honor is now complete. That gets us some stim packs, a short laser pistol, a leather dense torso mod, and another legendary piece of armor. Okay, I'm spoiled for choice with legendary pieces of armor this part. That put me bloody back overweight again, didn't it? Oh, dear God. No, drop the shovel and drop that other hunting rifle. I seriously do not need to be carrying all these hunting rifles. Alright, on our way over to Wavy Willards, because that's all we've got left to do for the Grafton Mayor's questline, I want to actually head around and explore the Upper Toxic Valley for a bit. Only a little bit. There is just a couple of locations that I want to go mark on my map, just in case I need to go get them later. The first one is here, which I'm going to have to be really careful with, because this place has been known to spawn in some snallygasters. Which, if you saw by last part, I don't have the means to tackle them head on yet. But it looks like there's only a bunch of ghouls here. And almost the second reason why I came over here for is I need a workbench. Like, badly. Like that one right here if I don't get attacked by a load of ghouls. Let's just get rid of all this stuff right here. Don't get rid of... Yeah, keep that for the while. I may need to go over to that double barrel later. The plan for trapper legs, the plan for a water filter. I know there's more around here. That we already know, so I will take that and give it to a low level later, just to help them out. I do that. Anything up here? There is a ammo box that contains some good stuff. There's a note. Weaver wants masks before we start salvaging the station. Manu's lungs are trashed after his little recon, so he thinks masks are probably a good idea. Okay, they're talking about the station, which is the place I'm going to next. And if you can tell by the massive looking structure in front of us, this indeed not come from anywhere in Appalachia. This indeed came from space. Seriously? You little shitheads are going to continue doing this, aren't you? Well, fine. I need XP. This is exactly what it looks like. This is a massive-ass space station. Which I wish the frickin' quest marker would actually tell me it's a space station. Oh, look, a feral ghoul officer. Fine, I'll get one of you. That is for Silo Charlie. Actually, no, it's not. It's for Silo Bravo. Why are my shotguns doing so little damage? Maybe because it's a level 5? Possibly? I really need to change that around and get a better, decent shotgun. But yeah, this is a crash space station. I'm actually really surprised that this thing is in such good condition after falling out of space. But I have no idea what any of this is for. There is like a room over there that apparently is locked. So I'm not sure if this is going to be part of a DLC eventually, or is this just an area that's like another secret area or something? I'm not entirely too certain. What did you have? You had 2 stim packs, you had a crossbow, and... Okay, 3 points off carry-way capacity. That is not good. So, apart from that, there is really nothing up that far north that we can do. Which means... Protest march is available, we've done that already. Let's actually head back down to my camp and see if we can actually get our super mutant out of the way. This is so typical. The one time I need to find a super mutant. And literally none spawn. Hang on. Nope, that's one of them. That is definitely a super mutant. There we go. That should be my one super mutant dead. And there is Big Game Hunter complete. And I am just going to run the opposite direction, because I saw a level 28 in there and I want nothing to do with it. That gives us a load of good stuff, including a new pump-action shotgun. So hopefully that one is a level 15. That means I can go away from the short double barrel. The double barrel's fine, but I prefer at least more than 2 shots in my shotgun. You know, to account for missing. I'm also back overweight again, which I don't understand how I did that so fast. Considering I just went and dropped all my loot off, but... Oh, that's probably why. I am carrying around a load of stuff. That's a level 15. Stuff it. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. Keep that on me, which I'll swap it over later. Right, the last thing I'll do now is we'll just head up to Wavy Willard's. We'll activate this water valve. And that should be it. We've done more than enough for today. I don't need to go looking anywhere else because we will also have next part to explore around the Toxic Valley a little bit more. So don't need to do it all this part. We have got more parts to come. Alright, welcome to Wavy Willard's Waterpark. This is going to be an area we're going to come to next part, but unfortunately for us, we need to head up here right now. Yeah, I do actually have a legendary piece of armor on, which does technically turn me invisible when I get hit with melee. We have to contact Miss Annie up here, but we're leaving that till next part, 'cause that quest is not exactly small. You little shitheads, just go away. I'm trying to deal with an issue, and you guys are not helping. So, I think I need to go down here. Okay, I was staring into the ether there for a little bit. What is going on with the doors down here? Some rad roaches. Let's just get rid of them. Activate that water valve. And Bureau of Tourism has been completed. So out of that, we get free molded plastic screws, oil, aluminium, concrete, and we should also get the Trail Warden, which gives me +1 perception. So this is where I'm going to leave this video off for today. Next time, we're heading back up here. We are speaking to Miss Annie, and we're going to start yet another fairly large side quest that's going to take us a good distance across the Toxic Valley. And after that, all we've got left is the prison, and the Toxic Valley is as done as what I can get it. I'll try and come back and do the locations later if I have the time. So drop a like, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next video.